great guest tonight. Peter Criss is with us.
Great to be here.
How you doing, Peter?
Doing fine. Great to be in Canada. It's definitely good to be with you guys.
You're starting a new group now.
Yes.
It's called
yes,
Criss, right?
yes.
C-R-I-S-S?
Criss.
Criss.
My last name. But I keep it's a band. I didn't want to call it Peter Criss because I wanted the guys in my group who are really close to me to be a family. We're a member. You know, we're a group. We write together. We travel together. We hang together. I think that's the way things work. We're a team. You can't. I think anybody that does stuff alone, that's okay. But I like to be a ball player. I like to be part of a team.
See that, Stan? Stop doing things alone. I keep telling you that.
Certain things you can do alone, Stan.
Well, that's all he does is alone.
Okay, what type of music are we going to see compared to
For my
Kiss?
band, we're very political. Not extremely political, but we're honest. We tell it like it is. I mean, a lot of bands say that, but it's not like, hey, baby, get into my big limousine and let's drink champagne and let's go home and get whatever. We're
Why
trying
not?
to,
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but right now I think the time in the world is we're really in a big trouble. It's not a recession, it's a depression, and what we're kind of writing about is it's people got to get more educated. There's a terrible education, I believe, going on in the USA. I think that has to be taken care of. There's homeless. To watch somebody sleep in a cardboard box in America sucks, personally. And my band is what we're writing about is things like that, real strong opinions about how we feel that this country should get itself, or get it together, if I could say that word.
Actually, that's your country. Right now, we're in Canada.
That's right.
Well, there's a hell
You
of a
guys
lot of
can use
difference, you know?
a little help here or there. But
There's
otherwise,
that
I'm not
much
going to say
difference.
nothing about Canada.
I insisted that we talk a little bit about the group Kiss.
Kiss.
That's okay. It's very
A
important.
great group of the 70s.
Yes.
Shout it, shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Can I go on tour with you?
Yes, you can. And we'll make something more out of you than smoking cigars.
There you go.
I mean, why not, you know?
I'm going to go on his new tour. Isn't that right?
We're taking him out tonight, matter of fact. We're going to change this whole man's image. I'm going to lend him some leather pants, get him some new vest, get some makeup on him, get him some babes, get him some babes, definitely.
Believe me, I don't need. I got lists. In fact, I can get you babes.
It's pretty phallic. I like this guy.
Well, when Stan's here, I'm the only thing that's anything like phallic.
Can you drive?
Can I drive? Yeah, but you don't want to know what I use.
Crazy.
You don't want to know what I use to steer the car.
You can drive that bus.
The bus?
Sure.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Okay, why was the group Kiss so successful in the 70s?
Because there was no one else around like us. We really had the guts to be the first innovators to take rock and roll and mix it with theater and theatrics and add also pyrotechnics as bombs and smoke, and the show was bigger than life. It was like Ringling Brothers, Bonham and Bailey Circus. It was huge. It was bigger than going to the theater and seeing a big screen. I mean, we had Gene would spit blood and shoot fire out of his mouth, and my drums would levitate 3 stories high. We'd shoot rockets over the audience, drop tons of confetti down on them. No band or till today has ever done it. There's a lot of bands copying us, and I'm very proud about that, because it's a high compliment. And they were great years, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be sitting on your show today. But
I don't know if that's a good thing then or not.
I don't either. But
You wait till the end of the interview. You'll determine if it was a positive thing. You know, Gene would spit blood and breathe fire.
Yes, he would.
Because, you know, after a few rounds of Taco Bell, I got fire coming out of me too, but it ain't out of my mouth.
I don't need to talk about.
You know, come on. Afterwards, you and I, a pint of Thunderbird and a couple of 39-cent burritos. You won't know where you're coming or going.
You look like that. Have to smoke a cigar.
You
Shut up, Stan. Gene Simmons' tongue, did he really sew like a cow's tongue on the end of his tongue? That was a big rumor.
That's a true story.
He sewed a cow's tongue on the end of his tongue.
We slaughtered the damn cow and stuck it on Gene's. Yeah, it worked real well.
He could have just gone to the deli and bought a sandwich.
No.
Tongue
We
sandwich.
wanted the real thing, the real stuff.
He must have been pretty popular at parties with women.
Oh, yeah, especially with onion dip.
But let me ask you something. Did he ever start mooing or anything like that?
No.
Never anything like that?
He kept to himself.
Didn't chew his cud?
No.
All right, you guys still trash hotel rooms? You must have trashed some major hotel
We
rooms.
could trash one tonight, like I could trash you tonight coming to my hotel if you'd like.
Oh, come on, you and I.
Oh, you pay the bill.
No, we'll give it
Let
to
Stan pay the bill.
Put it on Stan's van. I've got his Visa and MasterCard number at my
Especially
office.
once we get him in leather pants and put a sock down there. It'll be perfect.
A sock?
Yes.
You have to put a brick down there if you want to get any effect on him. I suck. Come on, Stan.
Is this
give us
going
that.
every night? I mean, I'm new to all this. Is this abuse? Does this poor man have
we
to
get
take
it
this
all the
abuse
time.
every night? I mean, this is very sad.
That's
Come
why.
on, look at him. He grew up with it.
Grew up with abuse?
Look at him. Yeah, he looks like he had a healthy upbringing.
So this is a picture of your new CD album.
That's the cover, yeah.
Okay, can we get a good close-up of that?
And what that kind of means is that is the old, that's not meaning that old, but that is my past, and this is my future. You know, it's like this is saying goodbye to the cat on that level of the 70s, and this is the 90s. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
Okay, how can one get a copy of your new album, which is not going to be released till the new year, is that correct?
Yeah, the new year will be our 12 CD, and then we'll go on a major tour. Now we're just working on it, but we're doing, we're going to go out for a month, I think, next, in another week or so, and we're breaking in new guitarists. It's a small tour. It's, the only reason why we're doing it is that my bass player and I, Mark, have written a bunch of new songs to confuse the producer, so we want to go out and kind of work them out on the people and see how they like them and then bring them back. And the important thing is why I did a 5 CD and did it this way is, again, for the fans, because I wanted them to have it first, including a song Beth I wrote that I redid it 17 years later, only now with just acoustic guitars instead of the New York Philharmonic. And it's kind of saying thank you, man, for sticking with me and hanging out through all my depressions and ups and downs and still being there. So that's why when I'm invited to come to these conventions, it's so much love in the damn room, and there's so much people wanting to touch you and saying, boy, I wouldn't play drums, or I wouldn't be singing, or I wouldn't be doing this today. And there's kids that weren't even around the decade that we were around, wearing our makeup and coming up to me and asking for autographs. And it's a great feeling.
So there's lots of love in the room. Lots of people want to touch you. Sounds like what we'll be doing in the hotel room with the groupies later, eh, Peter?
That's right.
Stan, too, except that, Stan doesn't take that long to achieve satisfaction. In fact, by the time we cross the open doorway, Stan will be done for the evening. He can sit out in the hallway and be the chaperone. Hey, Stan?
Let's just talk.
I hope those leather pants are waterproof on the inside.
Cool it, cool it. We'll just close.
Wait, we gotta give away some gifts.
We're going to give away some gifts?
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Oh, it's an autographed picture of Ed.
There you go, Peter. For
Just
you.
what I've always wanted.
Autographed picture of Ed.
I will take this to bed with me tonight.
Gee,
Oh, no, you won't.
You're going to bring my picture, Ed.
Oh, no, you won't. There'll be lots of groupies that are
That's why I'm taking it to bed with me. They'd
something
love
else.
this. This is great. Okay.
Stan, take lots of pictures to bed with them.
I will give this to my daughter. I have a 12-year-old daughter who's absolutely
And of
gorgeous.
course,
Tell her to call me in
famous
6
t-shirt.
years.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't.
but could you outrun a Smith & Wesson 45?
I've never figured out why I wasn't on the T-shirt.
That's cool.
But where am I on the T-shirt?
You're in the label.
Well, it says Ed. I mean, there's an ED. I'll sleep tonight with the groupies with this.
You might need that to mop
Actually,
up.
that the groupies, it's not right to say that. They're not groupies. These are girls that keep you alive and healthy and wealthy on the road when you're far away from mom.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Nice and wholesome.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you. This was fun. This was different. Believe
I
me.
think it's the best thing I've ever done.
I'm glad I'm sober. I'm glad I'm straight. I'm
Yeah,
glad I'm not on
great
drugs anymore.
conversation.
This has been really interesting, especially with you. You've been really.
When you watch this, you may wish you'd been drunk.
Thank you again for coming on
Thank
the
you.
show.
Pleasure. Thank you, man.
Hey, no problem. All right, Stan, you better get ready for that leather.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Right back. Don't go away.